And it's weird that we're talking about this with Chantal, but like I feel like that's something that you have to know as well. Being a girl with that's going, I mean, not going around, but is in a group with other guys. Like you gotta know what your role is if something like that were to happen. Because push comes to shove, Chantal's in the middle of the way, and then something happens to her, and then Kenny's over here thinking about, oh shit, I gotta protect her, and then Kenny's not even thinking about putting his hands up and protecting himself. You know what I'm saying? And then, then that's gonna mess me up because I'm like, oh, Kenny's getting, and then this is gonna start a chain of bad stuff. We're here. This is Clocked In Podcast, episode 13. How y'all doing, man? Introduce yourselves.
I don't gotta introduce myself, but it's the 13th time. People know me right now, you know.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Kenny.
I'm back again. It's Chantal.
That's it?
Yes, that's it. I'm back again.
Unfortunately.
So guys, welcome back to episode
13, man.
1-3.
Yeah, y'all ready to clock in? We haven't been clocking in.
We keep forgetting to clock in.
We have been forgetting, but we got to make sure this time that we clock in.
We have to apologize to the viewers for that.
Nah, but let's get it. Clocked In Podcast, man. If y'all already know the drill, man. If you want to listen to the podcast,
YouTube,
tune into
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah,
Google Podcasts.
Yeah, he just wants to see the visuals. Make sure you just hop on.
What else?
On YouTube, TikTok, Twitter.
Instagram
Pornhub.
or Reels.
Instagram.
What?
OnlyFans. I'm about to start an OnlyFans, turn into that. And if you believe that shit, you are stupid as hell. But, I'm not here to call y'all stupid, man. This is episode 13 of Clocked In Podcast.
You already did.
Nah, come on. If you really believe, I don't know. Maybe later in the future, because OnlyFans isn't really just, a sexual activity thing. Yeah,
it wasn't even like
that
when it first came out. It became
famous because of that. But, people do be like, chefs be like cooking and stuff there. Mm-hmm. People do genuinely have business.
That's where people give like the tricks.
The tips and tricks, secrets. Yeah, for sure.
Secrets. You gotta pay for that though, so.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, Chantal's back.
Unfortunately, man.
She had something
y'all know
to say.
We got beef.
I don't have anything to say.
She wanted to defend herself. And now listen, I'm gonna say this on air, Chantal. I love you as a person. But every time somebody says something about you, we can't have you just pulling up every episode to defend yourself.
I do not pull up every episode to defend myself.
Yeah, you did. Last time.
Bro, because y'all were chatting last episode.
It happened like that last time, I was like, she has to defend her name, so I guess I'll let it slide.
She's not as crazy as sometimes we make her seem.
Nah, she's crazy. She's crazy.
That's what she thinks that, we talk about her and we play with her a lot. But we just do it because...
Y'all play with my chick and that's what y'all do.
That sounds wrong.
You guys are
oh man, else. I don't think so, man. I just feel like we would just be chatting and it just sounds bad.
Yeah, you guys are chatting, but
it just sounds bad. That's really it. I don't think that we. Do you think it's intentional? If you think it's intentional, that's different. But
I don't know.
You believe that we're doing it intentionally?
Y'all know what y'all are saying, so it's intentional.
To a certain extent, but with the intention to hurt your feelings.
I don't know. You guys know I'm sensitive sometimes.
But do you believe it's like that?
Sometimes. Depends.
Oh, man. No, I don't want to.
It depends on what's said.
I don't want to make it seem like, we straight up bullying you and shit. But I'm going to speak my truth. I can't lie to you or to him or to them. You know what I'm saying? If I see something, I got to say it. But I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff. So if it sounded like I was bullying you, I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna say it how I see it, man, and I hope you can respect that. I don't mean to.
Yeah, no, everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah, it's and fine. Then sometimes we can be harsh. I'll give that, but it's tough love.
I'm still the only female in the group.
Yeah, somewhat. I don't think you count.
What?
You see stuff like that. Like stuff like that is just tough love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not the type to be like, oh my God, coochie coo. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, just tough love, As long as it's not really intentionally hurting your feelings. Like,
no, it's
I'm
fine.
not gonna.
I don't take it to offense. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure.
This turned into a therapy session.
I know. Therapy with Chantal.
Choking on my own.
You good, bro?
And people.
Hey, hold up. Let me make sure I cover all the logos.
I got mine in my hand too.
Make sure, we need John Deere around to put sticky notes on stuff. Oh, man.
That's funny.
Yo, I'm still dying.
Are you good, bro?
I don't know why.
Oh my god.
10 likes for that. Oh, man.
Bless you.
Oh, appreciate that.
And to anybody that's watching, what if someone is watching or listening to this and just sneeze? You know.
Bless you.
I mean, there's a possibility of that. I don't know.
Shout
what
out
the
to all the
numbers
people
is
that
at.
it's on their way to work right now.
Listening
To
to
all
us,
the people that
tuning in.
is on the driving seat, or the people that's on the passenger seat that don't want to listen to this. Shout out to you too. You know?
Forget you. You can eat a Frank. But
Guys, I went to New York today to visit my grandma, and I was watching the podcast with her.
oh yeah, she
And
did
she
text
does not
me.
understand
She did
English,
text me.
and she was watching it anyways with me. Isn't that crazy?
That's good.
Real love.
Real love. But I also want to say that, we appreciate everybody who's actually like showing love and stuff, because we have hit 48 followers on Instagram. That's not some crazy milestone, but it means something. And then we have, I think, 46 or 47 subscribers on YouTube. So shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a step up.
That's a whole classroom.
Oh, that's 2 classrooms. 48 people could start a riot right now. We could go rob the bank together or some shit. I don't know, some heist. It'll be difficult to stop 48 people. You know what I'm saying? But we can't just let stuff like that go over people's heads, because then people start thinking that we don't care about the people who are actually supporting. So I just have to let that be known. And little things like what Chantal said as well. Like, she had her grandparents listening to it, And I know they don't really speak English, but it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
So appreciate that. But
Appreciate it. Real love, like I said.
yeah. Well, what are y'all been going through, man? How's your life?
Should I tell them about what I got in the mail?
If it's way too personal, you don't want. Listen, if you don't want other people to know about it, you don't have to say
You
anything.
don't have to say names.
It's not about me.
No, I'm talking to her. I'm saying if she doesn't want anybody else to know about it, then
It's
just
nothing
keep it
crazy.
to yourself.
What you want?
I don't know. I take it back now. I have to think. It's actually a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So.
Okay, no, respect. I can't be forcing her to say stuff that she doesn't want to say. But Kenny, how about you yourself? How's life?
Besides the point that I got a text saying come to my house tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
I'm doing decent.
Yeah. And we're working towards just getting out of that. I hope you're doing extracurricular stuff. To you listen out there, I hope you're just not in that slave mindset, thinking that you just have to live a job or work a job for the rest of your life, because it doesn't have to be like that. Even though some people do enjoy their jobs, and if you enjoy your job, go ahead. Who the fuck am I to say don't love your job? But I don't know. So I feel like for me, as long as you're working for somebody else, you're a slave, because you got to get up at a certain time. You got to be there, make sure you're doing everything that you're being told. And that's just not a way to live. It's a system that was deliberately made like that, but I'm not Superman. I can't change anything. I can only change stuff for myself for right now. In the future, definitely for sure. But how's your work life, Chantal? Explain that to the viewers out there.
My work life is actually pretty good, guys. I got a new job a few months ago. It's been like 3 months already. I love it. I love my coworkers.
Genuinely in love with it.
I genuinely enjoy coming to work. Yes.
No issues at all.
No, believe it or not, no beef with nobody. No, nothing. I'm doing pretty good.
You know what I'm thinking. I'm not gonna say it, but is that person chilling? If it's the same job, think about the video.
Just say her name, bro.
Fuck her.
No, bro. Oh my god.
That's why I didn't want to say it, but
Kenny, well.
Poor thing, bro.
Work is good. Why would you do that?
I didn't say the name.
You said
man.
just say the name, and
Say
then
the
he
name,
said
cause we're not here trying to like.
I was gonna get it eventually. Work is good.
It is.
Work is actually no, it's genuinely really good. I enjoy it. I'm quick, so I file like 300 cars a day at least.
Diablo.
At least.
El diablo.
On a good day. Then I get it done for the next day. I'm very diligent with my work.
Do you believe you're getting compensated correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get paid weekly, so my salary is pretty good. My pay, whatever.
I got you. Kenny, how about you? You've been quiet over there, man.
He's
I know
busy
you
'cause
don't
he's hot.
enjoy being in your job, but if you could change that, what would you do?
My job? Like another job, you mean? Or?
When they leave? Because I've been thinking about it, bro. I've been seeing a lot of like I sent you a video. I would recommend you watch that one. The one I sent you, the most recent one I sent you. He was talking
The
about
one that's
how
like from 0 to 10?
to a million.
To a million?
Yeah, he's talking about how his journey from, he was a kid who went to college and all that stuff. He got an computer engineering degree and all that. He had a job. And then he talked about how he was basically like his journey from 0 to $1 million of revenue in a year. He said that he was making like, I think he said like 60,000 a year with his computer degree or whatever. And then he was like, I don't enjoy this. I did not want to do this for the rest of my life. So him and his boy just packed up and went to Europe and dipped, and they were making like 20,000 like a year, just like money generating themselves. And he was like, that's the best thing that ever could have happened. But at the same time, he was like very depressed because obviously they were like not making that much money and stuff. And then it got to the point where he started applying again for jobs in his computer thing. And he was like, the best thing that ever happened to me in my life is that I never heard back from those people that I applied to in those jobs. And then he kept going with what he was doing with like the whole his whole business. And now he's making over $1 million a year with his business. And then I was just like, for some reason that hit me, bro. It's just like quitting my job I have enough money that I could definitely last like over a year, like chilling, just working. Because obviously I make money outside of my job, but just like quitting, bro, and just doing everything else that I'm already doing full time. Because, bro, we do waste like fucking, excuse my profanity, but we waste like over 8 hours. Well, I don't know about waste, but we do spend over 8 hours at our job.
40
and that's
hours in a week? Or
50 more, you know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of time. That time, if you put all that time and energy into yourself, you might not be making the big bucks in the beginning, but over some time that could turn into your full-time passion, and you're doing something you love, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's also kind of difficult because it's not secure. But it's gonna force you to be really disciplined with everything that you're doing. That's the only setback that he was talking about, is that a lot of people want to quit their jobs and stuff, then they're not disciplined with their life to be able to stay on track and do what they have to do. Because then and there, you got nobody, no boss telling you, yo, get up, do this, do that, do that. You got to be doing that yourself. Mm-hmm. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, but I was saying, I'm still in the same boat. I been want to move on from my job, do my own thing, go on my own lane. But
are you willing to take a risk like that, though? I'm not saying you have to, but
absolutely.
Are you really willing to take a risk like that?
Absolutely.
Hey, man, we're gonna keep talking after this podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah, bro. At this point, bro, it's just like.
It's like, yeah, bro. It's either you take the risk now while you're young, while you have time. Because, for example, we could take a risk now.
And this is the thing,
we could be down for a little bit. And then, bro, in your 30s, you could go right back into the workforce and rebuild your whole life again.
If I quit my job.
For sure.
For a year, I can get it back.
Oh, yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt on that.
Mm-hmm.
So, am I really losing anything? I'm not losing the job. I might not get paid the same. I might start from the beginning again.
From the jump. But then again, with the
I
experience you already have, somebody might be like, yo, I'll pick you up in my company. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have to be the same thing, but, it's not easy to do. It's easy to talk about this stuff, but when it comes to taking the jump and taking the risk.
Action into, it's.
But it does have to be done. And I feel like I'm getting close to that point, but obviously I'm going to make sure it's all calculated very well before something like that is ever taken. You know what I'm saying? But you look like you have a lot of thoughts in your mind, Chantal. Speak your truth. What is going on?
I'm not ready to do that.
Because it's like, bro. Oh, not bro. Gal. Think about it like this, right? A lot of people say that your 20s is the time to take risk. Like, your 20s is when you have to literally go for it. Because once you're 30 and you have actual, like, commitments, like, I don't know, you have children. I'm not saying y'all gonna have children right now, but you have children, you have other things, other people you got to take care of and stuff. And obviously, we all have responsibilities right now, but now times that by 5 when we're 30, you know, and the clock is on us even harder. Right now is the time to take risks in our 20s.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not seeing it through yet. But it takes time, I feel like. You'll get it over time. Like, I feel like I have to experience, like, the work enough to be like, all right, I'm ready to just get up and go. Like, I haven't.
You have
Like,
to
I
have a
enjoy
plan,
coming
too.
to work still.
A lot of people have like think
I'm
that
not
it's
where
just
you are, like-
I'm gonna jump in. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, then you're just running blindfolded, and that's not leading anywhere.
Right.
You look like you're struggling, bro.
Bro, I'm copping a new one of these shits. This shit's gonna be tight.
Well, it's not moving right now.
It's not. All right. It'll be like that for a couple of seconds, and then later
No, it's
on, I
already
start moving on.
so.
See, it's just you jinxed it. It was you saying something that jinxed it. But let me see. All right, see, we're good. We're good.
Gucci
We're straight.
Prada.
Oh man, messing me up, man.
So,
But that's one thing I hate, bro. I hate having a job. I hate people telling me what to do. I hate waking up in the morning. Like, I have no issue getting up in the morning at like 6 in the morning to go to the gym, to go film, to go do something that I actually enjoy
Because you
doing.
like it, right?
But to get up and do the same routine every single day is so draining. Like,
Yeah,
I just
but it
feel like I'm
teaches you
being
along the way.
stolen. If that makes sense. Like, my soul does not feel like it's supposed to be there.
you know what I told you, like, about making the $15 an hour and all that.
Mhm.
Like, it's not really. An hour of my life is not worth $15,
For sure. I don't think anybody's life.
or whatever much you make.
Yeah. I don't
So-
think anybody's life is worth some sort of like monetary number.
You know,
But that is the way that the world is structured, and you know, you can't just change the world by yourself in one day. So, you know, you can't complain either though, you know. If you're down low and you gotta do what you gotta do, like, bro, I'm not scared to go work at McDonald's. If I get to the point where I'm
They're
down.
making bank.
No, yeah, but you know, some people think like, oh, I'll never work in a fast food spot. Like, I'll never see myself doing that. But like, I'm the type of person, like, if I have to do it, I'll do it. Like, I don't really care. I'll be down for a while because I know I'm going up. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't work at McDonald's if you had to?
Me neither.
Nah.
If y'all were down to your last penny and the only job that was accepting you was McDonald's,
Okay,
you're not
yes,
taking it?
but if I had a choice, I'm not going there.
No, obviously, if you have a choice, you're
I
going to
always
pick
said
the
to
better
myself,
choice.
I'm not picking fast food. I'm just not built for the food community. And like serving people with attitude, and no. No.
But you're down to your last penny, you know? You got nowhere to live.
Well, yeah, in that situation, then yes. But overall, no, I wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like anybody who's working at McDonald's, I'll treat the same as somebody who's the CEO of a company.
Of
Like,
course.
this is the type of person I am, so I don't.
Yeah, that's the golden rule.
Yeah, but. ¿Qué loca? Tú me estás viendo a mí como si te gusta lo que tú estás viendo.
Oh my god.
Hold up, pause.
Those words come out of your mouth, not mine.
What? I don't know. You looking at me real seductive. I don't know. Chantal, you might have to speak with your man. Oh man. But I did see this thing on TikTok that was talking about how everything in your house, no matter how big it is, it has to fit through a door. And it makes sense.
But think about it, bro. Most of the things, big pieces you buy, they come
In
pieces.
like in pieces, yeah. But the biggest thing that you could think of, like a refrigerator, has to fit through a door. Cause think about it, if you can make a big ass refrigerator, like the size of, like the lengthwise, the size of this couch, like some rich person would end up buying it.
It's so crazy because sometimes I think like the refrigerator is not that tall, or like it's tall, and then I stand next to it and I'm the height of the refrigerator. You ever think about that?
No, I'm not gonna lie, but I do see, like, it's so big, but it still has to fit through a door. I don't know, but like, it's weird to think about. I don't know.
That is weird.
Imagine, like, what else is big like that? Like,
I don't think there's many.
A couch?
well, there's not
Like
a
a
lot of things
fat
that are big
couch?
like that.
A couch has to fit through a door.
Yeah. What about like
Good
that
fit.
big ass mattress? Oh, that big mattress.
The mattress, that was actually easy to get in. It was like
Was
foldable and stuff. I
Wow.
appreciate the mattress too. That mattress is comfy. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to my mom.
It's very comfy. I be tight in the morning when I have to get up. There's another reason, but like back to that. I don't know why I want to bring that back, but it's like, you know, having the freedom to just sit in bed and still have money rolling in when you can. I'm not a lazy person, so I don't think I'll be laying in bed until 1 PM. I can't see myself doing that. I've never really. I mean, I'm not
I've
gonna
only
lie.
done it,
I've done
like,
it
once.
before, but
I don't do it often.
I feel like I'm wasting life. Like just staying in bed doing nothing is just not productive in any form. So I don't think I'll have trouble getting out of bed early if I don't have a job. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll still be making money, so I'll be good. But I
When
don't
I didn't
need
have
a
a job
job.
for 2 weeks, I was like waking up and I was like, damn, bro, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, you'd be like, yo, I gotta think of something. I gotta do
I
something.
was
I
just
can't just be here
cleaning
doing nothing.
for fun.
I mean, do you enjoy cleaning? Some
Yeah.
people say cleaning is therapy.
That's what my mom says. I enjoy it. I like cleaning. I have OCD, so I like cleaning.
OCD? Do you believe OCD is real?
I do. I literally cannot
Like,
lay in my bed until knowing like my curtains are like straight and like it's crazy.
Really? Like
yeah.
like it really bothers you to that
Yeah.
point?
Like I can't have him do my bed.
No?
I have to do it myself.
Why?
I can't. Because he's not going to do it how I like it. Like, it's not straight enough.
All right, so for example, he does your bed and then he takes you out of the room. Like, you see the bed. You see how he made it and then you don't like it.
I'm going to
You're
fix
getting
it.
OCD, but he takes you out of the room. What does that do to you?
It's like, bro, like, let me
Like,
fix
do you start,
it,
like,
bro.
getting tight? Like,
Yeah. Like, he can't lay on my bed if it's not done. Like, that kind of OCD, too. I'm, like, taking my pillows off. Like, he'll put it. And I'm like, bro, can you just straighten it out, please? And, like, put it on top of each other.
but, like, if you were to take you away from the scene where you have no control over changing it, is that going to really
like,
affect
if I was
you?
out and I'm like, okay, Kenny, can you fix my bed so when I get home I don't have to do it? I'd fix it anyways. Because I know it's not going to be how I like it. So I'd do it anyway.
But I'm saying, is it like a withdrawal type of effect? Like, you know how, like, some people, like, they say to do cigarettes, and if you take the cigarettes away, they start fucking shaking, and
Yeah, like, I have
they
to
can't
know.
sit still.
Yeah, it has to be how I like it or else I'm not going to be okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It's bad.
That sounds horrible. I'm not going to lie.
And things have to be, like, straight on the counters. Like, it can't be
No, I
crooked.
do have
like, things
some
like that.
sort, I guess, some little things like that. Like if I organize something, I want it to be organized perfectly. But then after that, if something messes up, I'm not gonna sit there and fucking dwell
I knew
over
I had
it.
OCD when I was doing dishes, and then the water gets on the counter, and I can't see the water there. Like, I have to dry it. Like, I can't.
gosh.
I have to dry it and have to, like, dry, like, the faucet, dry everything.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What? I don't.
Yeah.
I've never had an experience like that. I'm not gonna lie. Like little things, yeah. I guess I'll have OCD for a couple seconds, but then after that, I'm fine.
No, I can't. Or, like,
How
knowing
about
that there
you?
are shoes at the door in the closet.
I have
like,
no
oh.
type of OCD, bro.
You don't
Zero.
care.
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Like I feel like little
I have,
things
like-
sometimes, but not like to the point where it's like really bothering me. Like
No, I can't.
I don't really care that much.
Like in my bed right now, there's like three
Oh, my God.
pants, 3 tops. There's
When
like
was
3
the last time you
outfits.
did your bed?
Last time?
Yeah. Since you
Never.
cleaned it?
Never do your bud.
I don't, cause I'm not going right back into it, bro.
Oh, my God.
That's a horrible excuse.
That is a horrible
No.
excuse.
My bed is made, but it's kind of messed up because his Molly was jumping on it.
No, I don't find a point in doing my bed. I'll do
What
it
you
if I know
mean,
somebody's
bro?
gonna come over. But if I
Doing your bed is the first productive thing you could do in your day.
no, cause
Right away, it starts a cycle like that.
I wake up, I brush my teeth, I go back to my room.
Lay in bed,
Cause if I do that,
you're
I'm gonna
gone.
be late. So
So do your best so you don't go back in it.
if I do my bed or not, I'm still gonna go in it,
Yeah, I don't know how.
whether it's
I
done or
can't.
not.
I can't.
I don't know,
I can't
though.
leave my house without knowing my bed.
Nah,
is
I'm not gonna
done.
lie. When I first moved down here, I was making my bed every day for like 3 months, or like a couple months. I want to say 3 months. I forget how long it was. But then after a while, like once stuff started like getting clogged up, I did forget to make my bed a couple times,
Yeah, but that's.
and I got lazy. But like now, I've been starting to get back on it. But I do think that's important, Kenny. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you
Nah,
can't make
also,
your bed
it's
in the
just-
morning, like
I realized that like
your
bro,
priorities aren't straight.
if I wake up in the morning, right,
Mm-hmm.
and then recently I've been waking up very 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 early. So
Nah, that's an
I don't-
excuse, bro. You can't
no,
say
no,
that.
I'm not saying that. I'm not even talking about
There's
that anymore.
billionaires that wake up at 4 in the
Nah, I'm
morning
not
every
talking
day
about
and
that
make their
anymore.
bed
I'm saying
like
like
this.
I wake up at 5:30, right?
Mm-hmm. But you be
And
going to
I
sleep
go-
late too.
Not really.
What time do you usually go to sleep?
I like to get my 10 hours. I mean,
Hey,
get
diablo.
my 8
If
hours.
you got 10 hours of sleep, I think you'd be valid.
Nah, my 8 hours. Nah, but I'm saying like I
You know
leave my
the-
house.
The human functions with 6. You'll be good.
I leave my house at I leave my house at 6.
Mm-hmm.
I get back from home at like
From work.
from work.
Yeah, you good. Keep going.
I get back from work at like 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to always, bro. There's something for me to do after I get from work. So I go home, I shower, I eat sometimes. But I got to the point that my mom didn't even cook for me because she know I'm not gonna be home.
That's actually really sad.
So I leave to do gym, go out with Chantal, practice, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I come home at like 10, 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
And it's a cycle, bro.
But then
going back to sleep again.
What does that have to do with making
routine.
Your bed?
Nah, I'm just saying that's my routine.
He has no
that's
time.
my daily routine,
bro. That takes
I'm not saying I don't have
not
time.
even 5 minutes to make
I'm
your
just
bed.
saying that's my daily routine.
Okay.
And it's like,
what, too much to handle?
bro, not even too much to handle, but
You're tired of it?
I'm 20.
I'm tired of the
21
routine too
actually,
as well.
not 20.
I'm not gonna lie. It's usually
20.
the same stuff over, and I make sure I get all my productive stuff out of the way. As soon as I get home from work, I start doing something. I can't just sit there and do nothing. You know, sometimes you be tired. You know, take a nap, but most of the times, even recently, I'm just like I'm done with taking naps. I feel like taking naps in the afternoon is just wasting time.
It's not even that, but it's like.
But I can't say I don't do it.
And on summer, bro, I don't work 8 hours. I work 11 hours, 11 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine like me waking up at 5:30 to get into my job at 6 or 7 until 5 or 6 to get home at 6:30, 7 to work out for an hour, be back at 8, 9. Bro, I can't do that. I really can't do that.
So are you saying that you're gonna quit your job for the summer?
I might have to find another job.
Why find another job, man? Just do your own thing.
Because I got a lot of things to do, bro. I'm doing also a lot of things too.
Sure.
So like I don't know.
Thinking about it is stressing him out. So imagine when he has to do it.
Nah, it's
you gotta make sure you think about it before you do it, though.
Yeah.
It's because because you do hours, you make good money.
Yeah.
But like,
but if you don't have any freedom, if you have no freedom, I don't care about the price on jobs and stuff.
At what cost? Like,
yeah.
I guess those jobs are like not for your. That's the thing about those jobs, bro. I've been in this company for 3 years, and I see people come and go. Some
For
people is
sure.
there, they make their money.
Yeah, be
back,
gone.
Yeah. And I feel like that is the type of job that it is. Like, there's people that have 6, 10 years working, but I'm not one of them.
Yeah, I feel like that's just wasting time, bro.
I've been there for 3 years, and I'm ready to book it.
Yeah, not for real. That's something I really do want to do. Like this is what we were talking about, the camping. Are you willing to camp outside?
Yeah, maybe.
No Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
No, I've been talking to Kenny about that because I just want to be able to experience that.
My mom said to me, she goes, bro, can you take trips and experience? I was like, oh.
I mean, she better be ready.
She means that in the moment.
She better be ready.
She means that in the
you
moment.
know what I'm saying? But
now my mom says, she goes, Kenny's friends and your friends, they take care of you guys. Trust them. I was like, okay, all right, mom, chill out.
I mean, we do. I feel like we do.
She goes, my grandma today when she saw you guys, she was like, you guys are giants compared to me. And then she was like, you're literally always going to be protected. And I was like, well, that's
the point.
That's the perk
of
having guy
bro.
friends.
I was telling Chantal the other day, this is kind of funny.
What are you going to say?
I was in a game, right? I had a game, and I was playing outfield, not getting too much action, right? So, I think you know what I'm going to get at, but.
Me or her?
You.
Me? Okay, keep
so
going.
I wasn't, minding my business. Nobody was hitting, so I was literally just standing up. So I saw this guy, and I was like, he's kind of brolic though, but like.
Who the guy was hitting?
Nah, some random guy. And I was like, damn. But then I saw another guy, and I was like, if I have to throw hands, I'm gonna go for him, the skinny one. So I started thinking I can take him out. I can take him out.
Yeah.
I can.
It's just a guy thing.
I was like him.
That's what y'all think about?
Yeah.
I was like him. I was like him. I have to pass on him. Him. Yeah, I could definitely him. 50-50. Him. Definitely take him out.
Nah, that's why I'm in the process of getting my gun license and stuff because you never know when stuff is gonna happen, especially with how the world is.
That's the thing, Louis. let's say somebody starts talking crazy. You're gonna put the gun on what?
No, I got hands though. I've been doing
Better
my
make sure those
boxing.
hands work.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not afraid of anybody to the point where I'm gonna, if it gets to the point where I have to defend myself, I will defend myself. If I have to bite your fucking hand off, I'll bite your hand off. Like I don't
That's
care.
what I'm saying. But the way you said it sounded like don't mess with me because I'm out.
Nah, bro, that's how you have to say it because people do see you as a target once you reach a certain level. So that's why I'm thinking about, you staying protected, keeping some type of weapon on me no matter where I'm at, especially if we're traveling, especially if you're going out of country, out of state. You never know who's looking at you and what they're thinking. So always be ready. That's what I'm saying. I'm keeping the friend group to people who I know can defend themselves because having a liability like that is very bad. And I'm not talking about females. I'm talking about guys. For example, me, you, and Chris are out somewhere. I know we're good. Right. I know we'll be able to defend ourselves. But let's say we're some person who can't fight, is slow. That's a liability. Now we got to make sure that he's good, and then that could end up messing one of us up. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I'm thinking about life at this point. It's just like stay combat ready at any point.
That's why I told you, bro. Like you gotta be some type of fast.
That's why I'm still trying to cop my the punching bag shit. I'm gonna put it right there in that corner so I could train like after I come home from the gym and stuff. But
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like being fast is a must.
Being smart and also, but fighting, you have to know how to fight, bro. I'm being dead serious. Like you really have to know how to defend yourself because you never know who's gonna see you and who's gonna like try to rob you. Mm-hmm. A lot of people be jealous. They just be doing stuff to do stuff. Mm-hmm. And especially if you're in a foreign country where people don't know you don't know anybody. And anything goes. Anything goes. Yeah. You think you're well protected in the U.S. You go to a different country, you beat. Anything goes. In a street fight, a la verga. I'm pulling anything I can. I'm cutting what? Anything, bro. I'm not playing with my life or anybody who I'm with. You know what I'm saying? So that's important. Chantal should get her license too. I'm gonna hear pepper spray. Yeah, but nah. In all reality, if we're ever in some kind of I don't want to talk about that because it's kind of like manifesting it. But if you're ever in a situation with us, best thing that you could do is just run and scream. That's it. Don't try to because you're gonna be a liability to us. Think about it. You're trying to hold Kenny back or something. Some guy swings at Kenny when he, like, for example, you're pulling his arm. Like, no, leave the situation. No, move.
No,
some guy comes and swings and Kenny's gone. You know what I'm saying?
I've thought about that before, and I'm like, bro, I'm just not gonna intervene. Like, I'm not even gonna stop. I'm gonna just let y'all do your thing.
Yeah, you have to. It's really the smartest thing that a female can do. Because in reality,
can I have your car keys?
I don't know about that.
Go sit in the car.
If it gets to the point where it's heated, I don't think he's gonna be thinking about no car keys at that moment. You know?
Yeah, but I would definitely like remove myself from the situation.
You really just gotta dip because you gotta leave it to us. Because I'm not trying to get into the whole sexist thing, but like if you are up against,
I'm not gonna beat up a grown man, okay?
Nah, yeah. If you're gonna go up against a grown ass man, bro, like 9 times out of 10, he's gonna beat your butt. You know what I'm saying? So might as well. Let us handle it than put us.
I would never.
I'm pretty sure the last thing Kenny wants to think about is, how's Chantal? Where's Chantal at?
Face? Yeah.
It was one time I almost took like 3 guys. Mm-hmm. I was ready to square. I was with Chantal actually.
When?
Yeah. When I was driving and 3 guys were like going crazy. I was like, bro, pull over right now because I'm ready. There was 3 of them.
The thing with that too, you gotta watch out. You gotta be smart enough to know when to talk and when to not talk when you're with Kenny.
I know. I let him do his thing. I tell him to shut up in the background, but I don't say nothing.
Nah, don't even say nothing because like there's some things, stories that I've heard like other people tell. He was talking about how he was like at a restaurant. It was like real late at night, and he lives in Romania, so it's like mob bosses and all this shit. And there was like a line or something like that, but he wasn't even in the line. He was just next to it. He was some rich ass dude, but he was so he was with some girlfriend, and then some guys pull up in this car and they're like trying to get in line to the food spot, and they cut the line and then like try to order and stuff, and then the girl's like, yo, you can't be doing that, you can't be cutting the line and this and that. She started saying that, and then he was like, if I was me with my girl, I know I could be like, yo, be quiet, and she'll know. That girl didn't do that. The guy didn't do that to the girl. The guy turned around, sucker punched her. The girl knocked her out cold. The dude, like, trying to defend her and stuff. Then he got knocked out cold. The dudes didn't even wait for the food. They just got back in the car, started laughing, and dipped.
I saw a video like that too.
You gotta know when to speak and when to not speak.
I would never do something like that.
Nah, just you never know who's ready to go to jail. You never know who's ready, who's done. You never know what stage somebody is in their life. So it's
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
you're totally right.
you got to make sure that you're always
No,
combat
but he was
ready.
so ready to fight them though, real shit. Like Kenny was like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
pull over, and he like put his window down, speaking in Spanish, tight, and I was like, bro, chill out.
You know, Kenny's tight when he's like screaming in
Bro,
Spanish.
he was screaming and he was talking with his hands like this, and I was like, bro, who are you?
No, that day in
I've
New
never
York as
seen
well.
him that angry. Oh my
when
god,
that guy was talking crazy to Chris. But he wasn't
Yes.
talking to Chris. He just was looking at Chris when he said some crazy stuff.
I remember Chris was eating a churro.
Yeah.
Yo, if you think about it, he's a target every time. Like
Chris.
Bro, facts.
people be
I'm
talking
not
to
gonna lie,
him.
yeah, but he wasn't talking to Chris.
Nah, I
he was just
know.
looking at Chris for
And
some
then Chris
reason.
goes,
I don't know.
what? And turns around a whole 360 with his churro in his hand.
No, I stopped.
And you
I
guys
seen
were
it.
all
I
ready.
stopped right away. I was like, what is he saying? Like, why is he yelling at Chris? Chris was even looking at him. I was like, what is wrong with this
Chris
dude?
is so innocent. Like, Chris does not care, bro.
And in what aspect?
Of like, he's like minding his business. Like, he
Oh
has nothing
yeah,
to say to you.
yeah. I mean, I feel like that's just part of a regular person, if that makes sense. Like if you're really thinking about what another person's thinking, then you're kind of a bot. But I don't think any of us do anything to like put ourselves in danger or like to try to how do I even say it? How do I put it? I don't think we go out of our way to like attract any type of attention that's not needed. You know what I'm saying? Like we just
do you
be
remember
cool.
when we went to New York with the guys in that car?
Oh yeah, that was the
Crossing the
same
street?
day.
That was
the same
crazy,
day.
too.
But just they were just saw us walking. I guess we looked too sexy and I don't know too
I don't know
appealing.
who turned their
What
head.
happened?
when
You
we
don't
were
remember?
when we were in the walking towards the pizza spot, and then those guys drove past us and started screaming.
Oh, I
He
thought
was
you were
like, "I'll
talking about it
shoot
the
you." He
first
said some
time.
shit like that.
Nah, when we were there.
So what was the first time you were talking?
The time we were talking about,
like
it was
the-
the same day.
I don't want to say it was like a crazy guy,
Oh.
but like
Nah, that
Wait,
day.
so that day two things happened? I don't remember.
Yeah.
we were together.
What was this? What was the first thing you just mentioned?
The first thing was when we were walking and that guy was yelling at Chris. Or he was looking at Chris, but he was talking to somebody
And
else.
then he said something to Chris.
He said something
in Chris's
Oh.
and
direction.
Chris turned around and I stopped,
remember.
and then you were, I think you were a little bit ahead of me with Chantal,
I remember.
and
Yo,
then
you were ready.
I was a little bit like forward, not even like, bro. I
We
would
were
say
ready
like
to
20
cross the
steps,
street, bro.
like
We were
20 steps
crossing the
later.
street.
Then those guys drove by yelling like, "Oh, I'll beat you" or something.
Bro, they said I'll shoot you. That's what they said.
Like envious ass people for no reason. This is like, it's not even that serious. Like
Your
you're in
brakes
a
are
car.
squeaking.
Like you're in a car driving and you see three people walking.
And you say
and
that?
you
Like,
have
what
to
are
say
you
something.
on?
Like, come on.
Weird.
It's not that serious. And it's not like we stopped like in between their car and like try to do
Right.
something. Like, no, they drove past us and then we got on the road and then after they passed us, they started yelling.
I don't know why, but it's fine.
Ignorance, envious. Is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. People just be on some crack shit. But
envious.
you know, how do you feel about that little topic, Kenny? Because I feel like if from now on, bro, I mean, our friend group is kind of small and it's been the same for a while. But if anybody's trying to be with us, like going around and like traveling with us, especially, like I gotta make sure that they're combat ready.
I tell you what, but when it comes to that,
I'm not
like,
saying I'm the best fighter in the world
nah,
either, but you
and
know,
it's like, and
Yeah,
I,
but you could defend yourself.
I'll definitely try.
I'm wrong for this, but like, I don't think about what the other. Well, let's say I'm about to square up right in the street with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think about what he's been through or what he has on.
Bro, same
I'm
same
like,
here.
I'm like, if you're really
If you're
about
gonna
it,
hurt me, it's getting real.
if
Yeah.
if you really like,
Serious.
if you really want to square up, like, let's do hands in there. You know what I mean?
But then people aren't thinking
But
like that. At 100. You can't think like that. 100%.
People's always trying to take advantage.
People
you know?
got knives. People got guns. People got tasers.
Pocket yeah.
So you got to make sure to know. I also don't believe like a sucker punch is like a bad thing. Because you
don't
never
believe?
know.
Or
Yeah,
you
I don't
do?
believe a sucker punch is a bad thing. Because like for example, or like I don't know, is this a sucker punch? Like for example, somebody's standing there and they're talking bullshit and like you hit them and run away. Is that a sucker punch?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's bad because you never know what that other person has. You never know if they have a knife, like I said. You never know if they got friends around that was trying to jump
The one
you.
that hit you?
No.
The one got hit.
The one
that got hit. You never know. Like for example, you're the opposing person. You never know if they got friends that are ready to jump you in seconds. You never know if they got knives. You never know if they got guns.
Yeah,
You
that's
never know of
crazy.
anything. So that's why I'm just like, if I gotta throw a sucker punch and dip, I'll dip. I don't care. You could say anything you want. I'm protecting my life. I don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think a sucker punch is bad? Or do you agree?
I don't know. That's a good question.
When I had, When never mind. I don't want to say the wrong thing. In my other group of friends that I had before, like, thinking about it, like how you guys said, I never really, like, if I really had to, like, square up with some girls, like, the friends that I used to have or anything, I don't think they really, like, you know.
Well, jump in.
Yeah. I think it would really be, like a my own type of thing. Or they talk with their mouths. I don't think they really, like.
You get in there.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm going to beat you up because I'm not a fighter either, but.
No, you gotta definitely know that you have somebody to, like, that you could trust. You know what I'm saying? Because then being at a disadvantage like that, and, like, getting
jumped. But I'm always with
real.
my mom, and I know my mom's always down. My mom is always with it. My mom is always.
She crazy, but, like,
my mom is always down.
I also heard something too is, like, having headphones in public is also a bad thing. I'm not even
gonna lie. I have my headphones on all the time.
Me too. I'm not gonna lie. Especially when I was like in school and stuff. I used to walk around with big ass headphones. I have my Beats, and, like, it makes sense. It's like you're taking away one of your senses.
No, yeah, you're, like, totally right.
Which is very important.
Yeah, the guy that I was just telling you the story about, he said that he's gotten jumped twice, and every time that he got jumped, he could hear them coming, but he couldn't, like, you know, turn around. He can't see them coming, but he could hear them coming. So imagine if he had headphones on. That's like a life and death, like, split second that you have right there. And, like, we're talking about, like, multi-millionaire guy. Like, people are out to kill him, not, like, just, you know, beef to fight. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of scary to think about.
No, life is real, bro. He's talked about how he got his finger chopped off. Cause,
so now he doesn't have a finger?
No, he got it sewn on.
Period.
Yeah, but, like, he was fighting some dude. He was texting some dude on WhatsApp. And he said something to the dude. And, like, he was like, when people have intent, they're not going to tell you they're going to kill you.
Of course.
When people have intent, they're going to come and do it. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I forget where he was coming out of. And then he turned around and he heard something, like, running towards him. And it was some dude with a knife. And then he, he went to, like, defend himself. And the guy swiped. And then he got his whole finger and just chopped off, like, the tip.
Imagine just you see someone just, like, running towards you like that.
Oh, no, I'm putting my head. I'm kicking whatever I have to do, bro. That's really grabbing scary. Whatever, anything, keys, put it between my fingers. Bro, anything. You have to be ready to defend yourself in any moment.
That's actually scary.
And I'm not afraid to bite somebody's ear off. Like, bro, I'm being dead serious to the point where your life is in danger, bro. I'm willing to do anything. Like, not to get on some pause stuff, but, like, if I have to go down there, hit you down there, grab you down there, I'll do it, bro. I don't care about that shit. I'd rather make sure that my life is good than, you know, worry about being called gay or something. It just kind of messed up. But do you think about that, Kenny? Like, having to go the extreme to defend yourself?
For sure, because think about it. If you're in that situation, you hit somebody down there, bro, he's gonna 30 seconds at least.
Yeah, that's life and death right there. You could be gone.
Exactly. In 30 seconds, I'm on an Uber. I'm gone. You not see me again.
You're gone, though.
You know?
That's really good to think about, though.
But I do think about that.
You gotta be ready for anything. I think that's gonna be the episode of this, or the name of this episode is gonna be ready for anything. And it's weird that we're talking about this with Chantal, but, like, I feel like that's something that you have to know as well. Being a girl that's going, I mean, not going around, but is in a group with other guys, like, you gotta know what your role is if something like that were to happen. Because push comes to shove, Chantal's in the middle of the way, and then something happens to her, and then Kenny's over here thinking about, oh shit, I gotta protect her, and then Kenny's not even thinking about putting his hands up and protecting himself. You know what I'm saying? And then, then that's gonna mess me up because I'm like, oh, Kenny's getting, and then, you know, this is gonna start a chain of bad stuff. But
that's why, like, when y'all go out, not that, like, I don't tend to, like, I don't want to be around you guys, but when y'all go, it's just like, go do your thing, bro. You never know what's gonna happen. No,
but, like, for example, like, if you go and travel and stuff, there's nothing wrong with you being there. Just know that if something were to go down, you gotta know what you gotta do. Yeah. Contact whoever you gotta contact and dip. Get out of the general area. We'll find you somewhere.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, let's think about life over there.
Nah, bro. Oh my god.
He was gone for a couple of seconds. I'm not gonna lie.
Quick. It's a good episode, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh man, do you have a quote? I don't think I saved anything this week.
I'm gonna have to save it for next episode.
Nah, you can't do that. If you're
sad,
man.
Don't be.
Oh man,
remember the
Chantal said it.
The first episode.
Chantal said it, not me.
What did I say? Is that what I said?
You said, yeah, I think that was what you said, and we clarified that that's actually true. What? If you have the brain power to not be sad, you can't. You could just switch your life. I said this in our previous episode as well. I don't believe depression is real. I believe that you can be depressed, But I don't believe that you could have a sickness in your head that's gonna keep you sad for the rest of your life. That's just your brain telling you that you don't like something in your life and
Yeah, but
change
then
it.
imagine getting diagnosed with it. But that's a different
If you're getting
conversation.
diagnosed, that's the.
Bueno.
If you believe it, tú eres un bot. That's all I'm gonna say. If you believe you got depression, reevaluate your life and figure out why you feel these feelings.
There's always
why you
somebody
feel
that
sad.
loves you. There's always somebody that loves you. There's always one person. So
Change your life. You can't be somebody not doing anything, laying in bed all day, doing nothing, and then be like, damn, I'm depressed. Oh, I wonder why. Now, if you were a multimillionaire, running around busy as hell every day, doing stuff that you enjoy, are you gonna be depressed? No. But I'm not a doctor. Take what I say with a grain of salt if you like. Take my advice if you don't. I mean, if you like as well. But this has been episode 13 of Cloth and Podcast.
So
man.
let's say you guys know what to do, man. Like, subscribe, anything, everything. You
Oh
know
yeah!
the deal.
If you have anything that you want to listen to us talk about as well, leave it down in the comments. We definitely do read every comment, and I try to reply to everything. And I don't think we missed anything, have we? We've replied to everything.
no,
Yeah.
stay tuned.
If you want to just listen, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. If you want to see the visuals,
Anchor.
tune into the YouTube channel. But this has been our episode, man. Stay ready
Episode
Thank you, guys.
13.
for anything. Gun license vlogs coming soon. Catch up.
Cuídense, Luz.
Bye.